Welcome to Ogle's channel. Thanks for watching today. And let's talk about a new Smash-like game called Multiversus that is really making waves in not only the Smash community, but it's sort of a video game community in general. Because it's a free-for-all fighting game that everyone seems to pretty much love here. And I'll be honest, it's not my favorite. We're going to go through the sort of pros and cons here, but sort of break the game down a little bit. But it's a little bit different, but at the same time, it does feel very much like Smash. But there's the pay to get the full package part that I just really don't enjoy. And if you look at it, it's up to $250 to unlock everything that's in the game so far. And the game's continually expanding, so more and more is going to come into that. But we're going to get into that in a second. Let's go ahead and talk about sort of the positives that the game does have. First off, the character roster. I mean, you got Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Taz, Bugs Bunny, Shaggy, Finn, Iron Giant, LeBron James, Rain Dog, and I mean, there's so much more. And the rosters continue to expand. They got more Game of Thrones characters on the way from what I read. Somebody even mentioned that Ted Lasso might even make an appearance, which would be really cool. I mean, I love Ted Lasso. But the roster's just ever expanding, and WB owns so many properties. There's just no end to who can be in this game. But if you want to play with everybody, you do have to, of course, pay to unlock it or continue playing it until you gain enough to unlock. But if you just want to play as the free characters, they do rotate every 2 weeks, and so you'll have a chance to play as pretty much whoever you want if you hang with the game long enough. And there's no denying that this is a great roster already. And the inevitable additions that will come, I can only imagine that, like I said, is going to continue to get better. And the voice acting, wonderful. Truly just wonderful. They have the original actors and actresses, and it really brings every character to life, even more than you would think. The animations for the attacks are all excellent. They really showcase what you'd expect from the characters. Like, take Tom and Jerry. The attacks where he lays down a little trap or has Jerry on a little ping pong board. It's just so Tom and Jerry with the antics, and it's what the character is all about. Or Batman, the variety of the batarangs and the grappling hooks mixed with just his normal attacks. It makes it look straight out the cartoon. And I mean, you got the original voice acting for him. Like I said, the voice acting, top notch. And this is where other Smash games have always sort of fallen apart. They either have weird animations or didn't hire the right voice talents, and things just come off feeling sort of cheap. This game looks and sounds amazing, and that'll be a clear draw for players because the game is very professionally done. However, I just don't find myself loving the game. I just don't. And I mean, it's obviously one of the better Smash-like games out there if its uniqueness and hired in the voice talents and all of that, and especially by focusing on sort of the doubles aspect. But there's just something about the way it plays that I just don't love. And I know I'm coming at it expecting to be more like Super Smash Bros., but waiting for the moves to charge back up, some attacks being more dedicated for assist, and just not feeling as in control of my character, it leaves me more frustrated when battling, especially when you do free-for-all. There's just something that's off about it. I'll acknowledge that the majority of players I've spoken to actually like the small shakeups that they've done to playing style, and they like that the game comes into its own a good bit, especially with the doubles. But for me and my friend, when we played it, it just didn't come off as good as we had hoped. And like I said earlier, we can't talk about the game and not talk about the free-to-play aspect, which obviously means pay to play for more. If you want all the characters at all times, you have to pay. If you want new skins, you have to pay. If you want new charms, you have to pay. If you want more levels, you have to pay. Yes, you can unlock a lot of this by playing, but this time ratio is set up to encourage players to play, like all of these games are. They want to make money. And it was figured up at some point, like I mentioned earlier, it's $250 to unlock everything in the game, and that will surely expand as the years go by for the game. And that's just a lot of money that can be continually poured into this game. And I'm just not a fan of that. And also, you have to create an account to play the game, and they'll email you, even if you click on it, not to get the emails, which I find incredibly annoying on any time a company does that. And there's just some drawbacks on exactly how this game is managed or how the company is managed behind the game. Overall, despite these drawbacks, the game is going to be a success because with it being as polished as it is and having as many characters that it has and the continuing expanding character roster, it's going to be in the news for years to come because they'll announce a new character and everybody will re-download the game to check out this new character, and of course they'll make it free for a little while, which will of course draw the players in and get the word spreading. And I mean, WB owns so many franchises. I mean, they can continue to get themselves in the news with this game that Smash never could, because I mean, Smash is going to be focused only on video games, where this can be focused on pretty much any cartoon from the last, like 60, 70 years. I mean, Fred Flintstone is coming, the little guy from Mars is coming. What's his name? What is his name? Marvin the Martian? I think that's right. But there's so many characters that are going to come into this game, and it's just, it's ever expanding. And when they do add somebody, there's no doubt that it's going to be a polished character like the rest of them, because this game definitely knows how to make its game look and sound great. However, the cost and mainly the feel of the game, it's going to keep me from revisiting it too often, but I'll even admit, they put somebody I really enjoy in the game, I'll probably re-download it and, at least give that character a try. But what do you all think? What are your first thoughts on the Multiversus? Let me know in the comments down below, and as always, go out there, find a great game to play, just simply have a great rest of the day.